Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Alrighty, today, oh, by the way, you could follow me over on Instagram at AIH_sports. Today I'm going to do a different type of video, once again, and it's going to be about the NBA and the jab, once again. And this story came up, and I was like, whoa, this is interesting. So the NBA Players Association, they just stated that no player will be required to take the jabba dabba ding dong. If they do not take the jabba dabba ding dong, then what will happen is they're going to have to get tested more frequently, just like in the NFL, and there's going to be more social distancing from them, that they're going to be far away from their teammates in the locker room. And it appears that there have been some holdouts. Why would the NBA Players Association do that? Maybe because it's a union and they just want to have everyone's back. That could be it. Or are there some big stars that I talked about in the previous video? Maybe LeBron James, maybe Kyrie Irving, maybe Kevin Durant, that haven't taken it. And if they haven't taken it and they're saying to Adam Silver, hey, look, I'm going to walk out, I'm not going to play, Adam Silver has a huge problem on hand. And I think this is what happened in the NFL as well. There were probably a bunch of starting quarterbacks that said, nah, I'm not going to take this. And the NFL, they came up with a system that makes it difficult for those that don't want to take it, but they're still not taking it. They're just doing tests every day. That's really annoying. I think Fox News is also doing tests every day now, or in the coming future, for those that didn't take it. Now, let's look at some of these cities out there. There's Brooklyn, there's San Francisco / Oakland, there places also in bigger cities, or there's some bigger cities also, such as New York City. I'm pretty sure it's going to be happening in Chicago as the numbers get worse in the next few months. That's just bound to happen. Wintertime, more people are going to get sick, unfortunately. So what they may do is, they may be, if you want to go inside to a large venue, a stadium particularly, you need to show proof that you took the jabba dabba ding dong. Maybe some cities will be lenient compared to Los Angeles or New York City or Brooklyn, and say you need a negative test. And those cities are a little more open-minded to those that didn't take the jabba dabba ding dong. But places like I mentioned, Brooklyn, San Francisco / Oakland, New York City, maybe even Chicago, they're probably going to be tough on this. And if they're tough on this, then are these players going to be allowed to play? Because in Brooklyn and New York City, they're not allowed to play according to the mayor's order. The rule doesn't apply to players from outside city, or from an outside city. So if LeBron James didn't take the jabba dabba ding dong and he goes to New York, then he probably wouldn't be subject to the rules, unless it changes, by the way. The rules change all the time, and that's just normal. Now I'm just wondering, okay, are these cities, are they going to tell their own players, especially in Brooklyn, are they going to tell maybe Kyrie Irving, maybe Kevin Durant, nah, you can't play? Would they even do that? I would be shocked if they did that. I think they just look the other way and be like, okay, we're going to make some exceptions. But if they really hold a foot to the fire, then those two players, if they didn't take the jabba dabba ding dong, then they won't be playing. That's going to be crazy. Really, really crazy. And I'm pretty sure in LA, if they follow through with the rule like that, well, LeBron James, if he didn't take it, will he be allowed to play? Now, I remember the rules really don't apply to LeBron James, so even if he didn't take it, the Lakers would be like, don't worry about it. And the mayor of LA, I don't think he'd do anything about that either. They're going to go after some other fish in the sea. But it's really quite interesting that they're telling athletes that they can't play if they didn't take, or if they didn't partake in a particular medical experiment. Now, I know this is a sports card channel, and for instance, what if some players are like, nah, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm going to retire. Or they don't play as much. Would that affect the price of their cards? And you have some star player. Now, that would get interesting. I did say early on, okay, I'm not going to talk about sports cards, but we have to think about this. What if some of these star players are playing less games? And now, would this apply to the playoffs as well? You have to remember, playoffs, what are in May or June, are they going to have the same rule at that time? New York didn't allow the unjabbed, if they're adults, to come into the stadium, to Madison Square Garden. If they didn't take that, if they didn't partake in a particular medical experiment, not experiment, but a medical treatment. So, this is really, really interesting. We've never seen this in our lifetime. And I wonder if these cities and the league has the audacity to say, nah, you can't play. And in a few years, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, if this continues on this path. And it's really, really, really surprising. And to show you how crazy things are, I believe Nicki Minaj is not suspended. I think she's suspended off of Twitter because she brought up some topics about one of her cousin getting allegedly injured from a Jabba Dabba Ding Dong, I think in Trinidad. So, we are in uncharted territory, guys. Anyways, I'd like to hear what your thoughts are about this. Anyways, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below, guys. Thanks. Bye.